Galaxy, and today we're doing epic crab battles of history. Because it's amusing. What the hell is what? Crab battles. I've got a giant crab. Have you seen my finished crab?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen your crabs, Rob.
Yes, my wife has seen my crabs. Yeah, as gross as it sounds.
You switch to channel landing zone on the server.
Until the match is actually, finished.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good morning.
What's everyone doing in the landing zone today?
Oh, we are socializing.
I see.
Somebody had the idea to go in landing zone because they were playing Unturned, and then I was playing Robocraft, the only one, and then they said, "Hey, join us in landing zone." So I ended up in landing zone, and now I just invited 2 other players that just apparently have the same thought about me as me, not about me, but as me about the game. That if you work together, you can actually do more than try to solo queue and end up the last man standing all the time,
Yep.
And
teamwork.
Yeah, actually only even with 2 already makes a difference. Yeah?
Right.
But you have to be on the same side of the map. You cannot split up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You really have to support each other. Even if there's a railgun with us, that guy even still has to support the platoon in the first place. And actually, capping, I don't care about the cap anymore, I just go for the kills. If they try to cap my base, and I see there's none of my teammates in the neighborhood there, I'm not gonna even try to fly over there, because usually there's 4 or 5 people there, and they just shoot me out of the air, Call me a loser, call me a quitter or whatever, but, I'm not gonna do that. It costs me too much money. My plane is full CPU with 1,050. So,
yeah. Well, the only times that I'll ever capture a base is if need be, I'll actually go for base. Otherwise, I'll just innovate next week.
Do I have to be tier 3 to run with you guys? I'm very high tier 2.
You still need stars on tier 2?
No, I just don't have a ship for tier 3 yet.
Ah, okay. Well, it's up to you, because I have a tier 2. For me, it's really no problem to play tier 2.
Yeah, I have a tier 2 also, so if you want.
Okay, then we go tier 2. My nightmare pillow.
I gotta hunt it down.
I'm introducing crabs to tier 7.
It's so easy to get a tier 2.
I'm also
just took a couple plasmas.
Since a half an hour tier 7. I got too many stars, man. Tier 1, 633. Tier 2, 1199. Tier 3, 1703. Tier 4, 1223. Tier 5, 1407. It's too much,
Sound like you got too much time on your hands.
Well, actually, I figured out that if you want to level more progressively and with more tank than most of the players, just level according to your tier you're playing. So right now I'm 58. I actually wanted then to go to tier 3 you should at least be tier 20. Level 20, sorry. And then to to 4.
I
Doggets
get what
entered
you're
your
saying.
channel landing zone on
And
the server.
that actually gives you so much more space, so much more CPU. And that's why right now I'm actually using a tier 6 plane with full CPU, and I only changed the wings, yeah?
Yeah. I'm kind of the same without even trying. I'm 24, and I've only been on tier 3 for a little bit. But
Yeah, but you're doing, you're 24 and you're now in tier 3, so you're doing perfect.
Benedict Cumberbatch is
Doggets
You-
disconnected
you-
from your channel
You
landing
feel
zone
the same,
from the
yeah?
server.
You feel like you really have a little bit of advantage just because of your level, yeah?
yeah. I am ready when you guys are.
Okay. I'm also ready. So, to recognize your voices, Monster, say I. Okay, that's yeah. And Wanted,
That
say
second one was wanted.
I. Ah, okay. Okay, everybody ready?
No.
Okay, no. 3, 2, 1, battle. Nice. It's so funny, when I started playing at 4 o'clock in the morning, there was barely 1,000 people searching, and now it's stopping off at 5,000.
I don't see any of you guys. Oh wait, I see you, but I don't see wanted.
He's just below. Eh? Eh? No, Wanted was totally on top. He's in here. He's still loading, I guess.
Leg vegetated left your channel and switched
I
to the
don't see him
League
in
of
the, player
Extraordinary
list.
Gentlemen on the server.
Are you still? Is he still loading?
I'm looking for a match. I'm not even in the game.
What the fuck? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that sometimes happens. I don't know why.
Wanted for not teleported in.
Nope. So like,
Let's
Rusty
go
with
to
such a
the
small
ice cream
vehicle.
scum.
Dude, I walked in on
Hop
their
away.
side.
I still don't see you on the players list though. Either one.
Doggets entered your channel landing zone on the server.
Neither one. I see you and I see.
Yeah, I see me and you, but nobody else.
Doggets left your channel and switched to the League
Yay,
of
win for
Extraordinary
the day.
Gentlemen on the server.
Let's get that guy. All alone.
Damn vehicle.
Oh, he's not alone. He's not alone. Oh shit.
Damn, I hate this vehicle.
Shit.
I totally fucked myself over because I think popped the willy too much.
Shit. What the fuck happened there?
I'm too used to my brick shit house tier 3.
Well, usually I stay up a little longer than that.
I am gonna put something on the back so it doesn't pop willies all the damn time real quick.
Ah shit, yeah. I have to restart the game also, black screen.
Ooh, I hate that. I've only had that like twice.
Oh. I don't count. I stopped counting, I have to say.
Should I just leave the platoon and you send it then when you reconnect or what?
Yes, check your friends list if you
Alright.
see the other friends online. Your other friends. If not,
Yeah, I
also
see-
restart your game.
Yeah, I see wanted, but I don't see you. Obviously.
Yeah, I'm logging in. Connecting to server. Joining, loading game data. Player data. Assets.
So you probably want to do the same thing wanted.
And I think I'm gonna change.
You want me to
a
leave
little
platoons?
thing. Yeah. I have to make a new one. It's just a strange thing in the game. If something happens to the platoon, everybody has to leave and you make a new one. If we didn't have a game crash like I had just now, and after the battle, to have you back into the platoon, everybody has to leave the platoon and they have to make a new one, because apparently the connection between us was not correct. Yeah, it's something strange about the game, I don't get it. But, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to change a little thing to my tank, just give me a minute. I don't want to change too much, but...
My vehicle will look a little weird. Again, it's going to so the fucking popular every time I drive forward. This vehicle is actually designed for tier 1, that's why it's so premium. But it should still be fine in tier 2. It'll be cool is if they added in a feature where you can like create blueprints of your creations and share them with your friends and shit.
Eventually, I think they're looking at doing like a shop. I know you've already got the free jam shop, but where players can submit content.
That's cool.
Okay, let's try this. I'm curious if this is gonna work, yeah?
You guys go on ahead.
I'm gonna invite you. And,
Alright.
So, wanted, I don't invite you. Okay?
Roger.
Roger. Okay.
So if he's not in it, you want to do tier 3s or you want to keep that tier 3?
Mine is, that's, I want to test my tier 2, he wants to play tier 2, I'm not testing my
Alrighty
tier 2.
then.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Waiting for platoon. Something's wrong. Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so the giant crab is a little bit unwieldy to actually, unwieldy, whatever, to use, but it's still fun.
Very well.
I need to take a look. I've got enough CPU, so I need to take a look at what else I can do to
I'm on a laptop. So
make it a little bit more balanced.
You see what I changed?
Kind of sluggish.
No.
No? Okay. The front gun is tier 4. First it were all tier 3 guns, so I got now 1 tier 4, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tier 2s and 2 tier 3s.
I got my mortars, and as you can see, I put spikes on every single end of this thing so I don't fucking flip on my ass.
And the group went left, let's go left. What the hell is this?
Score. Oh, that frame drop.
No.
Oh, I got no gun. I was down to like 6 frames a second there.
No. Yeah. So the crab definitely needs some balance work. Let's drop out of this game and
Really hope they patch that.
go take a quick look to see if there's anything I can do to help.
Patch what?
Well, ever since they added in the queue system, I've had frame issues, like performance-wise, not network-wise. Ever since that queue system came into play and it went away.
So I've got some T10 helium, but is there anything below that I can play? I mean, it'll slow it down a little bit, but it might help out with stability. So let's pull that block off and get inside. Question is, where can it even go?
Where's that last guy? Okay, this is approved.
Probably
I didn't
fit
lose
some
one gun.
here.
Right.
Oppa.
Ah, what the fuck? A flyer in tier 4. What a bitch. I hate that shit.
Actually replace that back with the original
Who's that?
cubes.
Thing.
That's adaptive.
Oh, found
If
it.
that helps.
Stop cap, guys. Stop cap.
No, they're not.
Oh. They never stop.
Okay, let's run in test mode and check,
We're so close.
see how that works.
Repair cost 12.
Yeah, my ship actually still only costs me 200. That's one of the nice things, these smaller ships, even if they rupture, they're cheaper.
If mine gets totally destroyed, you know, if I use all advantage of my armor when they are trying to kill me, it costs me about 1200.
Okay,
Close
that's
to-
a lot.
Yeah, the CPU on this thing is 837, yeah? Yeah. You know,
Bit overkill, but hey, it works.
it got 524 cubes.
I actually, just for shits and giggles, one day I actually made a box frame. Like I didn't fill it or anything, just the outer frame of a cube. And I made it as big as the construction area, put tires on it, put a mortar on the top of it, and actually played a couple matches like that.
Alright, it's a little bit more stable. Let's give that a try.
Had
Oh,
some
and
asshole do
this-
that with hoverblades.
This thing also has a spaced armor all over the place. You know,
If the stream's a little bit choppy,
Yeah.
I apologise. I'm trying out using AMD VC for
Spaced armor. What does that mean?
the...
well, you put
Live stream.
triangles instead of full cubes.
It's a
behind it.
little bit high on the actual BPS,
that
so I'm having to drop it to
Well,
720
instead of shooting
and play
two
about with
cubes,
quality
you're gonna
settings
shoot
until I
it
get
from
something
one,
stable.
because they are not, connected
Unfortunately,
together, only
VCE
connected with the
under
line instead
OBS
of,
tends to peak a little bit to
face,
like 4.5,
face,
5k,
maybe.
so that's where the choppiness is coming from.
a flat.
That's crazy.
That's really cool, you know. It
And
really
slurping
works
sounds
well.
of me drinking beer.
But you gotta, you know, interchange it. They cannot all be triangles. You have to use cubes in between.
Let's actually drop down to a quieter room for Robocraft.
You switched to channel ROBOCR AFD on the server.
surprisingly haven't had any comments on the crab so far. Let's see how long it actually takes. Ooh, that's not stable at all. That's a lot more wobbly. Narrowly missed the plasma blast. I still haven't put a radar on this thing. That's something I need to do. Wow, there's a lot of fire. And I'm not doing so well. I can't go off on my own on this thing. I'm way too slow. Yeah, I'm pretty much out of this now. Yep. That sucked. Okay, let's try again on the stability side. I've got another thing I can try that might actually help with that regard, so let's pull this block off, go back in here, get rid of these, and what we're going to do, we're going to put these back in place and grab the normal red blocks, put one there. We've already got an anchor point here, and we're going to see what thrusters we can actually put on. And the idea of these is if we use up thrust, it should help stabilize the bot upwards. Maybe. We'll see if it actually works or not. Damn it. If I don't keep getting hooked up on other parts inside here. There we go. Then put this block back on. And thank you for saying that's cool, Dr. Demonic, or Dr. Demon, MC. I see.
Choplab joined the server.
As always, it seems a little bit more stable in practice, but that's because practice uses slightly different physics to the actual game. Okay, so let's quit out and go to an actual battle. And at this rate I'm going to be in a ranked battle with a test, well, not a test design, I know that it can fight, but with a subpar design. Oh well. All of these people use no electroplate and stuff. Pah. Who needs electroplate when you've got crab armor? Keep forgetting my radar.
Switched channel to the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen on the server.
Let's run away, I'm not taking that guy on solo, I'm too slow. see what I can do to help out on this area. Anyone down? Nope, let's see if I can go back around behind them. Yep, one. Ouch. Not much I can do about the person in the sky. At least we're not getting totally destroyed. Now we just got to wait for support to go over the bridge. Now in for the gap. And as always, don't sit still. You need to make sure that you keep moving, because if someone happens to have plasma or something, or is trying to line up a shot on you, then you want to be able to make sure you're not where they expect you to be. And for a rank battle, 6,000 at tier 7, that's not too bad. And that actually still keeps me at number 6 on my list. Just a little bit behind Chocula there. And there are a couple of videos up on my channel of the actual build process for this. I think all in all, it took me about 4.5–5 hours to complete the design. Some of that's in the videos, although I skipped the middle boring section where I have to rebuild the legs a few times, but you can actually see how I build the legs on the right side of the bot in the completion video. It should be the last video that was actually posted. And we're going to try and cover the side approach here. Although the down point is it can leave us open to attack from above.
Chop Lab switched channel to Robocraft 2 on the server. Finalton switched channel to Robocraft 2 on the server.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Yeah, I'm gonna die this one. Oh well. not my best fight. Question is, are there any fun things I can do with this to make it a little bit more exciting to use? Does anyone want to see a
You were
jet-propelled
poked by
crab?
lightning.
Hold on, someone in Teamspeak is poking me.
You switched to channel Robocraft 2 on the server.
Adriel.
Yeah.
Hey there, I'm actually playing my tier 7 crab at the moment.
Oh, well, okay.
Tier 7's fun, actually.
It is, surprisingly.
Well, sure it is. I just like to play tier 10. Because no
Tier
matter
10.
what I do, I usually do well in tier 10.
Alright, let's see if this works now. Sent you an
No.
invite,
cool.
it's pending. 3.
Accepted.
Will this take me over?
Alright.
No, it won't. Hopefully
Yeah, I've
that
got
won't affect my
5
fire
hours
arcs too much.
Robo Premium too. Or left, rather, so.
I have
Lots
0
to make the best of it.
days.
Yeah.
Back to battle.
Haven't had premium in a while.
I got a paycheck and I was like, oh, I'll spend a whole, I don't know, whatever it was, $5 on this game.
Well, I bought a new headset and a new a mouse and a new mouse pad. The mouse and mouse pad are coming tomorrow.
What mouse did you get?
Mouse.
It's Anchor. It's originally $70, and then I got it on Amazon for $30.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I use a Logitech G500, I think. It's the wired mouse with the weights and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice one.
Yeah, I was looking at the Logitech G502.
What should we keep,
Yeah, I
by the
think
way?
that's what oh, yeah, yeah. Right now I'm using the Logitech G430 headset. Beautiful thing. I love the surround sound on it.
Cool.
I need a new headset. And
I actually spent a lot of time, because I was just starting to do some video stuff, in researching headsets, and I found this weird off-brand one, ASIO, A-Z-I-O, and the sound quality and the microphone quality on it are actually surprisingly good.
Oh,
Well, how much was it?
$50?
Yeah, I spent 84 on this.
yeah. Somewhere around that range is probably about the best I could afford.
Mouse was really nice. It has weights in it, like the Logitech G500. It has all these different qualities of a really nice quality mouse, and it was for $30.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I had a really nice mouse. Then I moved. And then moved again. And it's just gone. Just horrifying.
Can we get into a game, please?
It'd be nice, right?
Oh yeah, but it
Oh,
is
seems-
Robocraft.
I don't know what the hell's going on, but I think a lot of stuff is shuffling and shaking around in the company right now. Is my sense of it.
Well, I think they got way too big, way too quickly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think maybe part of it. I think maybe so. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody gets kicked out of the company or retires, so to speak, or whatever.
Or they get bought out.
Or they get bought out. Honestly, I'd almost be happy if they got bought out at this point.
Everything is moving at such a slow pace.
Well,
It's not though.
It's not even the fact that it's moving at a slow pace.
By the way, this is a great game.
It's a great game, but I just
You're talking about a game that had literally 500 players at peak ever in the beginning of December, and now you're talking about there's 1.5 million registered players. Okay, you may only get like 20, 30, 40,000 on at any time, but that's insane growth. You know, there's no way a company that small could really have prepared for that kind of growth.
oh no, understandably.
It was ridiculous. I mean,
It's not. I mean, I don't take issue with like how fast they put out content or anything. Well, we got a lot in the tunnel.
I'll head over there.
All right. There's 4 of them and 1 bomber.
Yeah, someone on my channel saying they've got the G230s as a headset. Actually, I think I had a set of G something like that for Logitech, but they broke. Actually, they only broke because I did something dumb with them. So
That's what happened to my Steel series. I was being stupid with it and it broke.
yeah, for a keyboard. I'm actually using the SteelSeries Merc Stealth. It's got that weird gaming pad section on the side. It's no longer available, but I got it on kind of clearance because they were discontinuing it. And after using the butterfly keypad for gaming and stuff like that, I could never go back to a normal keyboard layout.
Watch out! Oh,
Yep, protect me. I do this a lot, just so you know.
I'm right up
Okay,
here.
thrusters are not working out so much. They had speed, but
Oh,
it's
coming.
just a bit unstable. They need to be on the same... Actually, I might just try it with the 2 top thrusters here. Let's run practice and then
That's
see what
allows
happens.
us to win is by doing stupid charges like that.
Yeah.
Stupid charges like that in a group.
As in, I just went through and I just charged straight at like 5 enemies.
Yeah, well, we were all covering you.
I
was
took
up on
those
the
bottom
platform
thrusters
above
off.
you, and then
What on
those
earth?
other dudes are behind you.
Mhm.
Oh, base!
Yeah, I'm running over there now with my 1 gun.
I'll be there pretty quick. This thing is still pretty fast.
Yeah, that thing's really fast.
The handling is way worse than it used to be. It's just got so much mass.
What tier are you guys playing?
10?
No, I haven't got a tier 10 version of my crab, otherwise I'd switch.
Well, I would play tier 7 with you, but Zen I don't think has a tier 7, so...
I'd have to build one. And I hate building ones. Yeah, 2 kills.
Woo woo. Hey, was that right?
Boom, 25,000. That's not too bad. Problem is, once my first game
Woo.
goes out, my score's gonna drop. 'Cause my first game, I had 35,000 and I was up at 4.8 million. And it's just been
Yeah.
dropping from there.
Oh, dude, I think I saw you up there actually. Yeah, mine was ridiculous too. I had a great game, and then the next game was like the team getting just wiped within
I had a
30
bunch
seconds.
I had a great game, then a bunch of decent games, and I just kept dropping. I ended up dropping to 3.8 million, and then I got a terrible game. And then I dropped it like 0.4, and then I haven't been able to get a grapple back up there since.
Yeah, I've had a lot of games that were alright, or pretty good, and then some that were just like I think like 2 really bad ones, and then 1 just immediate disconnect, or maybe 2 actually. And I think both of the disconnects are still in there, but some of the early games are gone. It's bad because I think I had like a 3 or 4 game or a ranked winning streak early on. And I think those are all. I've been like getting decent scores and then watching my score just drop every time anyway.
Yeah.
'Cause I think it's lopping off the good ones. I just think I would love it if they would stop trying to like account it style monetize this game. Put in more like cosmetics. I would easily throw down money to paint on like paints, just like simple, just like you select a block, got
so
some
would I.
paint, you change the color, or I was even thinking something like a block, like a tier 10 block or something, or any block.
I don't agree with being able to buy vehicles outside of your maximum level.
I think that's a stupid move too. I would much
Oh,
rather
yeah,
have.
Jerfel, what are you playing in tier 7? Flyer, tank?
Tier 7 Hovercrab.
Okay.
For what though? Is
Are
it
you using
bullshit?
plasma,
Plasma?
or what?
Hovercrab with plasma.
So I should probably go with either rail cannons, which I still haven't tested out, or plasma, or lasers. SMG.
Are we gonna
Sorry.
try and build a tier 7?
Yeah, I'm gonna build a tier 7.
Okay, because I've got one, which is it's a little SMG hover gunship. So
Protobot 1 joined
actually
the
rather
server.
like it.
Mine's gonna suck.
Protobot
Yeah,
1 joined
I
your
don't know,
channel.
I like
Robocraft
spending
2 on the server.
forever, like building all the spaced armoring and like
Message
layering
received.
and stuff. I mean, it takes.
Protobot.
It takes too long, I just don't bother with it anymore. It doesn't really make that much of a difference unless you're doing final optimization.
I think it
I
makes a
agree,
really
Protobot.
huge
Completely
difference.
agree.
But hey, Proto.
I mean, if you're prototyping designs, you might as well
Message
just not bother, and then you can build the design with it in mind. But I don't know. I kind of use, I guess when you get used to building with
Message
it, it
received.
makes it easy. But
I think it's once you get accustomed to it, but it makes a huge difference, like enormous. I mean, if you do it right, of course, which is not easy, and it's sort of, I don't know, I feel like I started doing it way back, and before anybody had like told me what it was, I was just like, oh, the damage doesn't go across, so I can like, build things in layers like this.
I never did that. I still don't do that.
And then I like saw like a thing, people being like, "Oh, this is spaced armor," and I was like, oh.
yeah, I still do it to a degree, but I don't go overboard with it because you also need the structural rigidity and
Yeah, it's
the
a fine
backbone.
balance. I think at a certain point you sort of get like sense of how much backbone to how much layering and whatnot. How how well exactly you need to do it. I mean, if it connects, if you have a few like hard points, like internal ones, and like big shielding spots, like say the front of a craft usually is pretty solidly shielded, and then you have sort of layers radiate away from that and then connect up to the next solid sort of area, and you do that between all the important spots, or the like really solid spots. It holds together really well, and because they're all actually like not just spacing going nowhere, it's spacing connecting to things, then you can usually survive being a lot more damaged and still sort of semi-retain your shape, if you're lucky. I don't know. Just babbling.
I don't know, I got bored with making super efficient designs and went back to making fun stuff. It's more of a challenge.
I guess it's
It is. More of a challenge.
definition. I guess it's your definition, I suppose. I think it's really fun to make something that like can get blown apart and still fly. But if it looks bad, it's no good too,
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. Those bricks just kill me.
I find it a good challenge to make combat capable dumb things.
There's some really good ones. I mean, when you get up to tier 10, 9 and 10 especially, when there are lots of level 100s with lots of CPU, there's some really funny ones. I saw a really amazing one of a cat girl carrying a bazooka, like as if like posed like jumping sideways, like in an action pose, with like little puffs of cloud around her feet and everything. That was amazing.
Yeah, there are some people that have a fair amount of talent that get up to those tiers.
Oh, yeah, some of the Japanese art bots are so good.
I just need to work out what sea creature I'm making next. I mean, I've got a turtle, I've got a crab, now I need to have something else to make.
I'm at a loss here.
What kind of craft are you trying to make?
It's just gonna be a laser hover thing. This thing is like tiny. And I'm sure it's just bad because I just threw it together here in a short period of time.
Throw some plates on it and it'll do great.
Problem is I can't. I'm taking it up to tier 8.
Oh, that's a pain. But even low tier plates?
I could put some low tier plates on it.
I think they're actually pretty useful. They won't take an equal SMG hit from direct range, but from far away, it really helps your survivability from people like picking you off across across the canyon or whatever. Unless there's nothing else to shoot at, I generally won't even bother shooting at plated stuff from long range, unless it's a flyer.
Oh, I always shoot at plated stuff.
T-variant mushroom disconnected
Not
from the
close
server.
mid to close range, always, because it's easy to chew through, but from long range, if they've got cover, they just kind of duck out of the way, and it's like, I'm wasting my time. You could play this game all day, and like, they'll keep ducking up and down all day, and plus they're those multicolored bots that just put some slash and shields on such stuff with like tier 3 and 4 armor. I feel sorry for those guys. I don't know, I saw some guy the other day who had all these plates covering his bot, and I was like, alright, well, start hosing on him, and then like took a little bit of fire, was returning it sort of semi-decently, and then one of the plates...
Not so good.
And then under that it was all orange armor, like orange and green.
It's a tiered battle as well.
Just insane.
Or ranked battle rather, that kind of suck.
Wow. Sucks too.
Yeah, this is all
like,
blue armor.
He was like one of the like 3 tier 9s or something in a tier 10 game.
Okay, 4,000 isn't that bad. What do I actually get though? Chocular is still ahead of me though.
This in a pride match.
Alright, I'm AFK for a second.
Yeah, I'm using a bunch of L8 SMGs, but my armor's garbage. Like, if someone sneaks up behind me, it's over. I'll be killed instantly.
This thing's really small, but it's pretty well armed. And it can climb up cliffs, as with most hovercrafts that I make, I guess.
Well, I guess I'll have to do something else. Okay, time to test this in practice mode. Okay, I think that's good enough.
It will suffice.
It will suffice for now. Now let's see who's at the top of the tier 7 leaderboards. Ah, Tiberian Mushroom.
Yes. Well, what about me?
Well, you're number 4 in my leaderboards.
Okay, I'm back.
Nice. I'm number
Of course,
3
there's
in
only
mine.
there's only 5 people on my leaderboards that actually do tier 7.
I'm
You're
seeing
above Rafael.
Count Chocula above me, Bobby Vanco above that. I don't know who that is. Riddick Valhalla is 3. Tiberian is number 2. Who else? Who's in Teamspeak?
Me, you,
Proto?
Chocula, Protobot. We're all in this room. Down in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, you have Vegetative, Lord Ball, and Doggets.
Okay. What is your Final Zen? I guess that's your in-game name, isn't it? I haven't seen you for a while.
Final Zen 0.
I don't see you on the board for tier 7.
I haven't played any tier 7 games.
Oh, that'd be why. Ha. Who's sending out the invites for this then? Me?
Do you have me, Trifel?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, in that case, probably you, I guess?
Sure, why not?
And there's someone called Nicholas Lange on my live stream that was asking if they can play. I don't know what their in-game name is though, so I can't even send them an invite.
Well, let's go.
Alright. Got my 2 times bonus to win, too.
So do I. Even at the ×2, I might not even hit how much I make in an average tier 10 game.
Nope. Yeah, the jump between 7 to 8 is it's almost double. And then from 8 to 9, and then from 9 to 10, yeah.
For what?
The tier difference in terms of what you earn. On average, you'll probably earn about 6,000 if you got premium, 6 to 9, I think.
Yep. Hey guys.
Okay, let's take a look at what you got. That's pretty cool. I like the electroplate on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there, just I'm a frontal shield, and that's it.
Cool.
I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, the crab's amazing. Alright, let's go.
Which way are we going?
Looks like most people are heading through the ice, so let's go this way, maybe cut around to E3.
I'm just following Chocula.
Okay. Oh! Shoot that.
I'll try to follow you guys, but
Don't forget to spot.
Roger that.
I think he's grounded. Let's see if we can chase.
Oh, there's a couple. Whoa! Oh, there's a bunch of them over there.
this thing is hard to flip back over.
Oh!
I need more weights on the bottom.
Oh. Oh, right there. I'm gonna try and kill him.
Got him.
Nice. Nice.
Even though I've lost half my legs.
Right behind us. We got somebody coming around for base.
Let's head back there.
Alright. Ha! It's somebody with the Robocraft.
Back to base.
Got him.
Nice. Alright. Hope I get lots of assists this game.
Yeah, sorry, I've got enough kills, I just need the damage.
Oh, I don't mind. It was more of in an abstract. Rather than, Rafel, how could you? You monster.
Trafel, how could you, you monster?
I'm a crab, what do you expect?
Fair enough, dude. Crabs have no morals. Just like they have no real spines.
Yeah, I got 12,000. That's half of what I get in an average game of tier 10.
You got 12? Wow.
Yeah.
I got like 9 with premium.
Woo.
Jeez. I got 12 with the double daily, so.
I got 12
Oh, right.
premium, but I think I would only have gotten... It was for the times 2. So 10?
It's pretty good.
That's okay.
Yeah, and I
But
don't
yeah,
think
I don't
this...
really care about how much money I make in any of the lower tiers.
Nicholas
Yeah,
Ranch, if you want to let me know what your in-game name is, I can send you an invitation, but I don't know what that is.
Or mid, and then anything below that you shouldn't play.
You need to be playing tier 7.
I don't know.
Well, more technically, we shouldn't play, because if we go down there, we generally get like 5 kills a match if we're taking it easy.
What, that you're talking about anything tier 5 or below?
Yeah, basically. I mean, if I build a tier 5 or below, I get so many kills. It's ridiculous. Suck up, Bonky.
Which way do we want to go? Left or right?
Your decision this time.
Right.
Pressure's on you!
Right?
Yep. I'm also camouflaged for this map.
Oh god, that clicking noise. Are you guys
What is
getting it too?
What is...
Don't know. Sometimes it just happens. I think it's per match. Oh, now I hear it in your
The
speakers.
light. The clicking sound should be from the light, like someone rapidly turning it on.
But my lights are off.
No, it's somebody else who's just... Some of this... Whoa,
Oh.
Zen, we should probably... Alright, let's just rush this guy, I guess. Go around that way, I'll take the left, and...
I'm trying to catch up.
Oh, nice!
You got the kill?
You got it.
Cool.
Yeah, I have several tier 8 SMGs.
Me too. And one tier 9 one.
Gee.
Plasma up on the hill. I'll try and get him out. Ah, disarmed one.
Gerard_Ken joined the server.
Oh! Plasma Mower got a double kill.
whoa.
Oh, base!
Oh no, the plasma bomb.
No! He got me as well.
No.
The friendly
It's
plasma
all up
bomber
plasma
got
bombers.
a double kill.
Holy cow.
Shit.
Oh, it's a tier 8.
Space
Never mind.
looking.
Okay. What a generic arrow that guy has.
That's yeah, see this thing can hold itself together while it's real.
Mine can if
Really
I'm facing
damaged.
the enemy.
I mean, look at that.
Gerard_Ken switched channel to AA Patriots on the server.
Yeah, I see how you're using the turrets to defend your gun mounts. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. This was a sort of newer project, but yeah, the whole idea is that 90% of your bot should be disposable, in my opinion. And that's
I
the
think
use.
100% should be disposable.
But yeah, I mean, you should be able to lose as much as possible without losing any mobility or firepower, if possible.
Or you could do what I do and just lose.
Make it huge.
Yeah.
I mean, both viable
Okay.
strategies.
Yeah, you could just lose, or you could lose most of your thing. I choose lose. Basically, if I end up getting cornered by 5 enemies, then I'm most likely gonna die, but I will take someone down with me. That's how I build my bots.
Aw, man. I'm glad I have an excuse to drive this thing, though. I really like this little gunship.
Yeah, I've got a tier 5 Hovercraft, which I need to work out how to build a tier 10 version of it, because it's, in terms of speed and playstyle, it's really effective. I just need to scale it up.
What kind? Or what how's it shaped? It's kind of hard to describe.
It's just a rectangle, but I've got thrusters which are actually mounted on each side of the main body inside, which add the speed. And then on top it's got 3 thrusters, 3 hover blades on each side. At the moment it's a tier 5 using tier 2 hover blades. But I just want to go ahead and build a full tier 10 version of it and see how effective it is. The problem with that is it's going to be a lot deeper and a lot bigger, but it's going to be a future project, I think.
Well,
Are
you
you
have
streaming,
the
by the way?
And it does have some electroplate on it, but yeah.
Oh.
I'm just going to follow everyone else.
Let's see. Where are they going?
How did I flip?
I don't know, I was watching, you just sort of seemed to flip over. Alright, I'm gonna go up on this hill. I'll cover you guys.
Okay, I'll try and cover from the little valley section of... yeah.
Or?
I think they're all going around through the canyon.
Enemy spotted.
Aw, man. Oh no, they're in the tunnel. At least a couple of them. But... wow.
Enemy spotted.
Whoa, no, kill it with fire.
Alright, I'm gonna go try and flank. Real quick.
I killed it with fire.
You need some help over here. We gotta flank them real quick.
I'm coming.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course, I've managed to flip myself back over, which is like a miracle.
No, they got me. I just went straight through the middle of them.
I saw.
I'm trying to kill this railgun guy, but I can't get up the hill.
Pull back, Chop Killer. You're losing support behind you.
From the server.
Uh-oh. I gotta... I'm well armed enough to hold this for a while.
Okay, yeah, you're good. You've got enough support there.
Yay! Go in.
Yeah, you've broken them now. Just push.
I broke it. And then,
Yeah, thanks to finals charge.
which is literally like
Oh
my
no.
main purpose in
Are you
every
kidding
game.
the base? Oh god. Alright, I think
I see so many times 2 teams sitting right next to each other, not willing to go around the corner.
Yeah.
and I'm always the first one to charge around the corner. and
And usually die.
Yeah, usually I die, but my team usually wins because
Yeah, that's what I was hoping to do, go around the corner and run so that Pew would chase me, but it didn't quite work in my grab.
GG!
Good save.
That was close.
that's usually why I build tanks, like ground tanks.
We just missed the ranked game. That
Yeah,
sucks.
I know. We were so
Assists in that
close.
last one.
I'm gonna see if I can put a radar on this or something. Hold on.
Oh yes, that's what I need.
Oh, it's always good to have a radar.
Radar. I don't have any radar or anything.
I mean,
No, that
you
pulls me up a tier.
detector? I've got a radar, so I mean, I can help.
Well, now I have
This-
a radar and a radar receiver.
This thing's got a
So,
full
huh.
suite of a little two radar, 2 jammers, and then a receiver and an antenna.
I have a radar receiver, and 3 jammers so far. Make that 7 jammers. Make that 8 jammers. Make that 9 jammers. Make that 10. 11. And now I'm out.
You'll never be detected again.
Adaptive
took me
death
up, like-
disconnected from the server.
500 CPU.
I think the bigger ones are more
SHROOM
CPU
high
efficient,
TE
but-
Lord will L SHROOM high
They
TE
are,
Lord will
yeah, they're
LEG
much-
joined the
much more
server.
CPU efficient. I just have a bunch of little ones because I'm lazy. And it'd take me up to tier 8. So now I'm still tier 7. Battle.
Wow.
Hold on.
Damn, man. If I had changed literally 1 block on this, up tier 1 block, it goes into tier 8.
That's a good build right there.
Gotta optimize right up to the line.
Okay, I've got 1 T5 radar and a couple of T5 jammers on this now. They won't really do much, but
The jammers actually give you a little, like the exclamation mark over your bot when you've been detected by enemy radar or spotted.
no, you
Yeah,
get that
we get that
regardless
normally.
without them.
I thought the jammers changed how that worked a little
They
bit.
said they made jammers effective, but I'm pretty sure they're worse.
I don't even know. To me, they're just like, I feel like better stuff is going to come out eventually.
Well,
I'm not
Q,
gonna pay the premium until this game sorts its bug issues out.
yeah, Q overrides jammers anyway, so yeah, you can have as many jammers as you want, but Q won't do anything.
Yeah. So,
Right.
let's... Alright, let's go.
Kill those crossbows.
Yeah, if everyone stops looking at me and hitting me, then
Well, if you just go this way, you can lead the team.
yeah, people kept hitting me though.
Ooh, snipers, huh? Flying snipers?
Oops, sorry, Count.
That's fine. Oh shit. Alright, we're
Oh,
on yours.
sure fell. Sorry about that.
I'm going to see if I can get around behind them.
I'm gonna try and
Going
drop
Oh,
some
there's
of
a
the ones that are trying to
flying
take our
sniper.
Oh! Ah, shit. It's over. Shouldn't have stayed there for so long.
I'm dead. that wasn't very good.
No.
Saw that, Drafel. Got some good hits in there.
Well, now I'm tempted to build a tier 7 plasma bomber. Because there aren't enough of them anymore.
Nope.
There's not enough flyers in any of the low tiers. I think it's because the rails
there's
kinda
not.
Well, you can't build them anymore.
That's true.
I mean, you can no longer build
The
anything.
rails got nerfed.
Yeah, I know, but I think it's all about.
You remember back when it was back when me, Kayam, and I may have been Tartilian. I can't remember if it was Tartilian or not, but Kayam would have himself. Oh no, it was Lenses. That's who it was. We played with Lenses as well. But Kayam would have his super bomber out. I would have my interceptor out, and so would Lenses would also have his tiny little interceptor. And we would just dominate the skies. I mean, that was back when flyers were like the biggest thing out there.
God, that was some good times.
Back whenever the aerofoils were first introduced.
I remember during the war.
I just liked the old flyers better, I think.
Oh, back when Chicken Stealer would play?
Chicken Stealer and Armistice and...
Yeah, me, Chicken Stealer, and Grendel Khan, we'd platoon up way back in like, I think February or March. I think it was March, but we'd platoon up.
Yeah, I remember seeing you guys flying around.
Yeah, Chicken Stealer had 11 kills in one game.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was
he's
insane.
good. I haven't seen him on once in the past like 2 months.
The last thing I heard about him was on the forums, because I was part of his clan. Me, Grendel Khan, A-Ship, several other great players were all on there crunching. Well, no, I don't think it was crunching, but Kurt Chan was on there. Well, the last thing that I saw about him was a forum post saying
And let's hold off for a minute for a rank back game.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Carry on.
Well, the last thing I saw of him was he was writing on the forums that his flight was going to take him from Moscow to Amsterdam over the place where planes were being shot down. And that was the last I heard of him.
Before that happened?
What?
Before the one got Stinger missiled, or?
I don't know. I don't know because I wasn't really following the news or anything, but
well,
was his flight from Moscow to Amsterdam. He was saying that that's where planes were being shot down in that area.
I think
that
only
was along his
3.
flight path.
I think only 3 have gone down, but that would be horrible and unfortunate.
Yeah, nothing flying from Moscow to Amsterdam got shut down.
No, it was Kuala Lumpur to Amsterdam.
That's cool. Well, that was the last thing I heard of him. I was like, oh, no.
No.
Okay, let's queue.
Are there any good films on? Or...
Why are we getting matched with so many tier 8s?
Because we're in platoon.
I know, but it sucks.
I really don't mind too much, but...
Well, it hasn't really affected me too much. Yeah.
Okay, are we going... which side?
Oh, the Jaguar D. Let's go down by this, take the right side, map west. Follow Mitsue, because he'll attract a lot of fire.
Yep. Yeah, finally someone's mentioned my crab.
Dude, that thing is so sweet. And it does quite well, you're right. Totally right.
I'm heading up to their cap.
I'm just gonna fight everybody I want.
Oh,
If I can
let's
control.
get back to our cap. We can fight. There's lots of them there. That thing is doing some crazy acrobatics.
Most of my hovers do stupid stuff like that because I can't build them correctly.
I'm screwed.
No. No. Perfect place to be right here.
Yeah, I took a plasma right in the nose. Took off the whole front.
Oh, we lost.
Tears.
I get ripped apart and I fell in this little crevice where nobody could shoot me.
That was a nice battle.
Look at my score.
No.
Oh man, mine took like a 4 point.
I pushed past Chocolate only because he lost more than I did.
I lost so many. Oh god. Oh well.
Man, that was horrible.
Yeah.
That's a great score to start with. 108,000.
We scrubbed it. Team scrubbed it.
Well, considering this is the only bot I played tier 7 in since they introduced the ranking, I think I'm doing pretty good. But then I guess it helps that pretty much no one is really playing tier 7. So.
We're above a bunch of people.
Oh, the poor tier 6 is on our team.
Oh,
Somebody's gotta get
the
shot.
poor tier 6 is on the enemy team.
Last time it was us. This time
We're going left or right?
Left.
Okay.
More people go left. At least the enemy team rather goes left more than right.
Okay. Oh, bomber
How do
up
you
there.
cheat?
I'll go up there and get him out of there.
Oh god, my crab can climb walls.
Oh yeah, because you got a top-mounted thrust. Oh.
This thing is ridiculous. I want old sliders back. Sliders were fun. People complained that they were OP and then they got rid of them.
Sorry,
because
Chuck.
They weren't OP.
I'm just messing, man. Sliders?
Yeah, sliders. Those were fun. They were so fun. You could move at such ridiculous speed.
Oh yeah.
That was one of the best parts whenever they first introduced aerofoils. It was those ridiculous speeds you can get going with them. Like I went from the bottom to the top in like 5 seconds.
Took long enough. Sorry. It's just shooting at that one plasma flyer. Like, I'm up on the cliffs. Should I come down? Because I probably can't get back up. Yeah.
And We should also bring back where you could have vertical hover blades.
That would be good. Alright.
Okay, I think I won that one.
Cool.
Where's the last one? Hunting, hunting, hunting.
As much fun as it is, I will not put the thrusters within the radius of the guns.
T10 gun does give you tier 7. People need to learn the damn game. Let me just check on it. Actually, no, I think I'm not going to switch out bots.
Sure, a tier 7 or a tier 10 gun shoots you straight up to tier 7. Just one of them.
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
And especially that and like a few thrusters, easily you could do that and have some white blocks.
I had a tier 10 flying rail cannon thing with all white armor.
Yeah, you can do it.
Did I get kicked out of platoon or something? Oh, I can queue. Okay, for some reason it wasn't letting me queue.
Oh.
Alright.
I had hardly any control. I had 8 L10 hover blades, no, 6 L10 hover blades, 6 L10 wheels, and then a bunch of aerofoils, and then 3 L10 rail cannons, and 6 L10 thrusters, and then a bunch of armor, white armor. And then I one-shot a bomber while in midair while doing a flip. It was that was awesome. I agree. We need more CPU.
Yes, easily.
I want there to be a version of the game once you get to tier 10. You have the option to do space battles in which everything is all flyers and you have triple the amount of CPU.
It sounds like something else.
But if you want to be dumb and take a bot in that doesn't have flyers, you can.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
I
it just
love
floats
that.
around in zero gravity.
Q game, thank you for kicking me so much.
You got kicked? Oh, right.
Yeah. Are you guys in game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have more control now. I have been spotted.
No. Dreyfel, are you streaming this?
Yeah.
No. Just curious. I mean, I'm so mad. How could you stream without my permission?
We're not doing that badly for streaming.
I hope they never. One glitch I hope they never fix is the windshield cube
What is that?
glitch. It's just a visual one.
I feel like such a noob. That grounded plasma bomber just killed me.
Scrub.
granted, and I was already ripped in half. This is a very poorly built bot, but still.
Okay, my crab can only spin now. It can't actually do it, just rolls. I guess if I made this properly, it would move sideways.
Hurry up and everyone die, we can get into a ranked match.
You say crab colony?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we missed.
My bad.
I think the kettle's done.
The kettle?
It's tea time.
Oh, tea time. I don't do tea time.
Or tea time for tea, rather. Any time can be tea time.
I
Provided
don't have
you...
a tea time.
Well, it's probably because you don't drink tea.
I don't.
Well, there you go. Right. I'll be right back, gents.
Okay. Guess that gives you opportunity to improve on your bot.
Yes, I do really need to. In fact, I'm actually going to go into a different garage and start working on my anti-haters front version of the Dreadlord, which is going to be a flyer, an interceptor.
Okay. And now I'm stuck on a grey screen that says connecting.
Well, then why don't you connect?
I don't know.
Should be simple enough to fail. Just do it. You know, the other day, I actually tried to build an old low-tier flyer like I used to. It failed miserably. I was trying to get the, well, first of all, flyers with SMGs and low tiers really suck. Which, well, sucks. And I was trying to build an old flyer, an old design of mine, which used lasers. So I just continuously got screwed because I never stood a chance because lasers sucked. What am I looking at? Oh, yes. I think I'm gonna go with tier 6 weapons. Yeah, I'm gonna go with tier 6 weapons so I can have better thrusters. This thing might actually end up being a tier 6.
Okay, sorry for the pause on the stream there. The game client decided to do weird grey screen stuff and someone was asking me about the game. The friend from Planet side. Yeah, sorry, I kind of missed what you were saying there because an old colleague from Planet side was messaging me, so I was trying to reply about the game. Yeah, he just found out I'm live streaming, so.
I was just, oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna have to rebuild the platoon. going to run a practice game just to make sure things are working correctly again.
Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Probably going to miss this ranked round. We'll see how that runs. Okay, actually got this game, but now we're going to be up against a lot of tier 8, so this will be some interesting gameplay. Gonna have to wait for the sacrificial teammates to go ahead.
No, not cool. Take off. Make sure this thing is tier 8. Oh,
Getting my ass kicked at the moment. Oops. Yep, that's right, my live stream is incorrect. Thank you for pointing that out. Dumbass. God. Should be Robocraft.
Enemy spotted.
Thank you, Mert, for pointing that out. Just had an old friend from PlanetSide point out that my live stream title was incorrect. It was playing Let's Play Robocraft instead of Robocraft. Of all the noob mistakes to make. How's your revised version coming on?
Well, it's a flyer.
Okay.
An interceptor.
Hey guys.
Alright,
There you go.
let me just die and then I'll reform the platoon. My client grey screened, so I had to restart it.
I was about to say, actually, I was invited out by a friend, so I'll
Okay.
probably don't re-invite me. I'm just real quick getting my last ×2 of the day before this premium runs out on my leather tier 10, and then jetting off.
Okay.
It was good platooning with you guys, though.
Yeah, it was fun games. I can't say we did terrible, so we acquitted ourselves relatively well. Given the fact that you were running around with a giant crab.
That one ranked match was just...
Oh, other than that one, yeah, that one game. You know, one game out of however many we played is fair.
That was something remarkable.
Yeah, I'm serious. I don't think I've ever seen a score so low.
Yeah,
Just
you did
from just one.
really, really bad. I don't think I've ever gotten this low ranked, a relatively low score for any tier.
I made about 2K from that match.
I think I lost money on it. I just didn't make anything. It's silly.
Yeah, I lost about 3,000 from that match. Yeah, probably around 3,000. Which is pretty sad because usually with ranked battles I make money the other way around. It says I'm still in the platoon.
Yeah, but I'm not in it. I got disconnected, so...
Okay, well I'm just gonna leave then.
Okay.
It still said I was in a
Alright.
platoon with both of you guys.
That's so weird. Let's
Well,
just hope
can't say the...
this game is great.
Can't say the game is bug-free at the moment. But then, considering it's still in, what, alpha, beta, whatever stage they want to call it.
It's in beta for all intents and purposes. Considering
Yeah.
how they treat it, it's definitely not an alpha.
No. Well, yeah, they've got an internal alpha, so... Yeah, this isn't an alpha by any terminology.
This is not an alpha. They don't treat it like an alpha. Users don't treat it like an alpha. Monetizing it like... You know, it's not, so... I don't have any problem with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but it does annoy me that they're like, it's an alpha. It's like, no.
Yeah.
All my money.
But you're paying to support the development.
I paid to support
accept
the
it.
development.
Yep.
I paid $20.
I think I've paid at least maybe 20 or 30 bucks.
Yeah, I'm down to
20
about
once.
12 days. I need to renew sometime soon.
I'm not sure if I want to get premium ever again.
Why's
At
that?
this rate, probably not.
I'm not gonna get premium until they fix these bugs and, you know, put in
They
more
can't do that without your money.
Well, they better figure something out. 'Cause you know,
I mean, if they allow me to sell my robot designs, then I'd be rich.
Yes, you would. I wish I could sell my robot designs. Even though they're garbage and they're only useful in my hands. I don't think I've ever seen anybody else out there who builds anything like I do. Except for my generic tank build.
your trainees.
Like this flyer that I have right now, I haven't seen anything else build anything like it.
Does it fly?
It
That's
flies.
a good feeling.
The front is a shield
Okay.
with guns on the shield. That's the only place where my guns are. Which means a lucky shot from plasma gets rid of all my guns.
Ah shit, I meant to... Oh yeah, I've meant to re-platoon up and stuff. Oh well.
Oh man.
Well, you know my critical weakness, as in my entire bot. If you see the orange thing, that's me.
Okay, I'll try to look.
Man. Kill me already, bro.
Yeah, someone finally mentioned my crab needs to be sideways. Yeah, I know.
Enemy spotted.
Think of that. But come on, just plasma bomb me.
Gerard_Gan
I'm right in front
joined
of you,
your
bro.
channel Robocraft 2 on the server. Gerard_Gan left your channel.
Oh my
and
God.
switched
Damn
to
you,
ASRock
Final.
Patriots on the server.
How far away are you from tier 8?
Like it in. Not
Come on, dude.
like I am right up on it.
Alright, because if there's a simple change you can make, I'll grab my flying turtle and we can do flying stuff.
What's a flying turtle?
I've never seen somebody ignore a seed. Like this way, this guy. No! Is that my victory?
A flying turtle is a turtle that flies. You'll see why it is if we platoon up again.
Yay, my team is winning.
Yeah, you should have an invitation when you get out of your game.
Okay, guys. It's been
Alright.
good. I'll see you later.
Alright, see you,
See
Jock.
Chocolab disconnected from your channel Robocraft 2 from the server.
Question is what to change. No, I'm just throwing on as many electrics as I can.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to throw on these L10 aerofoil. And then I'm going to see if this thing flies better. Ow, my ear. What type of guns are you using on your...
Plasma.
Okay.
Doesn't mean it's effective, I just use plasma.
Well, plasma's effective if it's effective. If it's used correctly, it's effective.
Yeah, I don't like those thrusters on the side. I mean, I don't need them, I was just putting them on to try and add a bit more speed, but... They can go there, that's useful. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw on a couple extra thrusters here. Or maybe not, I could just run out of CPU as well.
Pardon me.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, this isn't quite the elegant design of Turtle, because I've added a couple of thrusters onto the side to see what happens, but...
We got put in with a bunch of tier 10s.
Yay! This is gonna be so fun.
We're to die so hard.
But I'm a
The
turtle.
difference between tier 8 and tier 10 is massive. You are a turtle, that is all.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, you don't have any vertical wing.
Nope.
Enemy
It
spotted.
means I can do some pretty cool maneuvers though.
Holy crap. That ended very badly. I should not have attacked that thing. It looked yellow from above, but it wasn't yellow, it was black.
Well, I didn't last very long.
How did I? That was awesome. I lost money too. Yay. I cannot. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to switch to my tier 10 just to make sure I don't lose any money next round. Because if I do, then it sucks.
Enemy spotted.
I'll switch up to tier 10 for a couple of rounds. I've got ×2 I need to get anyway.
Oh, let's get into a rank battle. This time, let's not get 108,000 as a score.
Are you a flyer or ground?
Ground.
Alright, I'll use my hovercraft. I'm not sure I like this hovercraft design I'm currently using. It's... I don't know.
Which one is it?
It's just something I put together to replace my donut, because my donut wasn't working after they did all the railgun changes, although I'm considering rebuilding it because now that they've rebalanced weapons and stuff, it might actually be a bit more effective. And I don't actually need the electroplate.
I wouldn't necessarily say rail cannons are balanced.
Okay, someone just sent me a friend invite kicking me out of the queue, that's annoying.
Ah, yes, here we are. Sir Duber is a plasma bomber.
Okay. I'll be focusing on Sky then. Let's see if I can get up the cliff. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've got enough thrust for that. Nope.
Okay, I may have lost money this round, which is going to really, really suck if I did.
You are dead already?
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, well I'm going to try to get in that game here so I can try to pay off the loss that I made. 'Cause now my tier 10 is out of action. It's like, make money off of this, enough to pay for this and that.
That's funny, Lindsys is telling me to use his old Hovercraft design.
I haven't seen Lindsys in forever. You should join us on Teamspeak.
He should do. He was on a couple of days ago. He said he'll be back when they fix some more of the bugs. When or if. I'm number 10 on my tier 10 list. That's so bad.
I know, I'm number 6. Used to be number 1. Used to be number 1.
Hi Damien Longarini. Oh crap, I just hit 2 hours on the stream. I'm actually going to have to end this. I've gone over a few minutes on what I needed to do. Because anything over 2 hours is a pain to edit on YouTube. So.
Oh yeah.
Everyone watching the live stream, thank you very much for watching this. I will be back in a short while with a new one, so if you want to transfer to the new live stream.
Now I can pay off both of my bot.
But yep, thank you for
I'm gonna be
watching
done for
the.
tonight, just so I don't lose any line.
Thank you for watching the epic crab battles of
Holy
history,
crap.
or I should say,
I have
epic
fallen
crab
away.
battles of history, or something like that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and
Yeah, I'm
see you
gonna
in
be
the
done
next
for
video.
tonight. See you later.
See ya.
Finally left your channel and switched to AA Patriots on the server.